Welcome to the weekly Leaders Digest. This is your place for quick insights to elevate your leadership. I'm Dana Williams, and I help corporate leaders lead from within because authentic leadership isn't just a buzzword, it's your competitive advantage. Speaking of leading from within, I have two exciting things for you this month. First, we are diving deep into productivity, but not the typical hustle harder approach that you've probably been with your whole life. We're going to explore how to manage your productivity from your authentic core. And secondly, I want you to keep an eye out for my new book launching next month. It's called The Internal Revolution: Lead Authentically and Build Your Personal Brand. It's packed with insights just like what we're going to talk about today on the podcast. So let's dive into today's topic, the great productivity illusion. So here's what I see every day. Brilliant executives, they've got color-coded digital calendars. There's at least 47 projects. There's notifications every 3 minutes. They look incredibly busy. But when I ask about their biggest quarterly goal, well, they haven't had time for that yet. Does that sound familiar? I know. We've all been there. It happens. For decades, we've just worshiped doing more meetings, more projects, more hours. And we've confused being busy with being productive. I know I used to, when people said, "How are you doing?" "Oh, I'm busy." Well, that used to be a good sign. Now it's not. It's burnout. So here's the truth that changes everything. You don't need to be more productive. You need to be more you. Recent neuroscience shows that 3 brain chemicals create focus, but only when we're working on goals that align with our authentic design. So I'll explain this. There's a VP I work with. He's everyone's go-to guy. He works 70-hour weeks, but his most important goal, he hadn't even touched it in 6 weeks. The problem wasn't time management, it was goal alignment. His people-pleasing was hijacking his authentic mission. He just naturally loves being with people. Of course, we all do. But I think he was letting everyone else and their needs come before his. So we aligned his relationship building strength with his real goals, and then everything started to change. He completed his strategic initiatives ahead of schedule, and then his stress started to drop. And as I share this with you, know that this is daily work. This isn't something you learn one time and you do it. You just have to practice it and have some accountability. Have a coach, have a mentor, have somebody that is asking you about this. Otherwise, you'll fall back into those old patterns. So here's some action items for you to think about this week. Why don't you do an authentic goal audit? List all your projects and think about all the things that you're working on, what's draining you and what's energizing you. And the things that are really energizing you, you're going to spend more time on those things. And the things that are draining you, you're going to find other partners or people to partner up with to help you on those. That way, you're not completely crossing out everything that drains you, but you're bringing along people to help you get it done. Secondly, create a boundary script. Most authentic, intentional conversations start with planning ahead, just planning ahead. And so, like this VP I shared with you, he just needed a go-to response. He just didn't have one. So we created one for him. I'd love to help you, but right now my priorities are over. I've got too much going on, and so let me get back with you when I've got more space. Instead of stopping everything and trying to help someone at that moment in time. And people will respect that. And then third, find 40 minutes daily to do work that aligns with your authentic strengths. This will give you energy. And what we're talking about this month is managing your energy, not managing your time, because you're going to have more time once you're energized because you're in your authentic self and your strengths. So here's the thing, the truth I want you to remember. You do not need to be more productive. You need to be more you. If you're ready to discover your authentic leadership style, we have got an amazing free assessment. It's called Your Authentic Imprint. And it takes maybe 10 minutes to take the assessment. It's on danawilliamsco.com. It will show you exactly where you are strong in your area of authentic leadership. And we would love to help you. So reach out anytime at danawilliamsco.com. Until next week, remember, you're not just successful, you can be fulfilled. All right, look forward to